Hello everyone. Come July 4th, 2025, Neptune retrogrades in Aries. So basically, it's your guide to spiritual clarity and authentic dreams. It's like you have to come back from the realm to reality. So it is a transitioning time from the ethereal realm back to the tangible reality. Now, Neptune retrograde in Aries is your guide to spiritual clarity and your authentic dreams. I'm repeating this, it means that the things that you've been dreaming can be manifested into reality, but provided you take practical steps. Now, this retrograde is actually a time where you pause and you start working towards those manifestations. Now, Neptune stations retrograde in Aries on July 4th, beginning a 5-month journey that asks you to look honestly at your dreams. Take reality checks. Are they illusions, or are they are practical and they can be put into reality or put into practice? So you look honestly at your dreams, illusions, and also your spiritual path. That means your purity of intent. That are your intentions in the correct place? Because intentions and attentions to your goal is important if you want to create the life that you so wish to. So this retrograde period continues through December 9th, offering you a powerful opportunity to separate fantasy from soul aligned vision. It's like transitioning from the ethereal realm back to the tangible reality. So, my advice to you is that how are you going to navigate Neptune retrograde in the Aries from July 4th to December 9th? Well, as now Neptune is stations retrograde in Aries, we enter a 5-month period of profound inner recalibration. This celestial event invites a courageous confrontation with the illusions we've built around our identity, ambitions, and spiritual compass. So, Aries, which is the sign of bold beginnings and self assertion, meets Neptune's dreamy, dissolving energy, creating a paradox that demands both action and introspection. So, this retrograde is basically the alchemy of your identity and illusion. So, Neptune's retrograde in Aries initiates a rare and potent energetic shift. Aries, which is the sign of raw willpower and self definition, becomes the stage for Neptune's introspective unraveling. So, this is the first time Neptune has retrograded in Aries after or in over 150 years, and it is not subtle. It is going to create the ripples. It's like the fire is meeting the fog. Aries is a fire sign, Neptune is dreamy, so it is foggy. Aries says, I am. Neptune asks, but who are you really? So, this retrograde is like holding a mirror to your inner crusader, the part of you that charges ahead with conviction, but now the mirror fogs up. You are asked to pause mid battle and question whether your mission is truly divine or just a reaction to your old wounds. So it's basically like you have to clean your or clean the mirror of your mind. So the key themes to reflect during this retrograde is authenticity versus illusion. Neptune's retrograde may blur the lines between who you are and who you think you should be. So this is a time to strip away borrowed dreams and rediscover your authentic motivations. There's a spiritual reckoning also here. Expect a heightened sensitivity to your inner world. Practices like meditation, journaling, or I would say dream analysis can help you decode subtle messages from your subconscious. You need to reevaluate your goals. Aries pushes us to act, but Neptune asks us to pause. So use this time to reassess whether your current pursuits align with your soul's truth, not just your ego's desires. So basically, it is finding your truth without letting ego come in between. And you also need to face the fog. Neptune's retrograde is notorious for lifting veils. What once seemed like divine inspiration may now appear as escapism or fantasy. So don't fear the disillusionment. It's necessary to step towards clarity. It's also a kind of karmic cleansing. This is an ideal period to release outdated beliefs, forgive past missteps, and clear emotional residue that clouds your path forward. So, my practical guidance to you would be slow down. Resist the Aries urge to charge ahead. Instead, create space for stillness and reflection. Trust your intuition over your impulses. So don't go by your mind. Listen to what your heart is telling you. Trust your intuitions. Gut instincts may be more reliable than logic during this transit. Avoid major decisions. If possible, delay big commitments until the fog lifts by mid-December. If you can't think that this is what I need to do, just let it simmer till December, and by December, once you get the clarity, you could probably make your big commitments. That is, I'm talking about your personal or professional changes if you want to also. Now, there is a creative expression that you can use. So channel your confusion into art, music, or your writing. It's a powerful way to process Neptune's energy. And the themes that will surface are like spiritual identity crisis. You may feel a disconnect between your outer persona and your inner truth. This is not a breakdown. It's a breakthrough in disguise. So you first recognize, address, and you definitely do breakdown, but this breakdown gets you the breakthrough. So the myth of the lone hero. Now, Aries thrives on independence, but Neptune dissolves the boundaries. You might realize that your path forward does require collaboration, surrender, or even letting go of the need to win all the time. You need to enjoy whatever you're doing or whichever relationship you are in. So it is something like you let go of the need to always play a power game or always feel the need that you have to be successful or to win. So you need to rewrite your narrative. Old stories about who you are and what you must achieve may no longer resonate with your present self. So this is your chance to rewrite your myth with more soul and less ego. So it is basically like I'm trying to tell you that this is the chance to rewrite your own story with more soul and less ego. So looking inwards, wanting to know what you want and how you're going to get it, more so why do you want it, is what will answer all your questions. It's like the Joan of Arc archetype. Like the historical figure who fought for a divine vision and was later interrogated for it, you may feel called to defend your beliefs, only to realize that the real battle is internal. So the energetic shifts to watch will be now for the next 1 month, and then from October 22nd to 2025, Neptune retrograde backs into Pisces. It's a home sign for Neptune. So for a final review of spiritual lessons from the past 14 years is what you need to collect. That what are the lessons that you have learned and what are the things that you need to break through. So this is it is known as a liminal space between endings and beginnings. Now, December 9th or 10th, 2025, as Neptune will again station direct, clarity begins to return. The fog lifts, and what remains is what's real. So you come out of the realm, you face your reality, and you are better equipped to march ahead towards your success. Now, how to work with this energy? Audit your aspirations. Are your goals rooted in truth or fantasy? Be brutally honest with you. Be brutally honest about your capability, your aptitude, your attitude, because no one knows you better than you know yourself. Practice spiritual discernment. Not every dream is meant to be chased, some are meant to be understood and then released. Embrace the void. Confusion is not failure, it's a fertile ground for transformations. Create sacred stillness. Let silence be your sanctuary. Insight often arrives when the noise fades. So, this retrograde is less about doing and more about undoing. Unraveling the stories that no longer serve you so that you can write new ones with clarity and conviction. So let this be your cosmic pause, a sacred space to realign with your truest self. For those eager for more personalized insight, look out for my next video where I'll be offering tailored guidance according to your unique zodiac or rising sign. I would say you need to know your zodiac sign, and if possible your rising sign, so that then you can read both your zodiac sign and the time of the birth when the rising sign is there, which sign was that. That also, if you can read, you'll better understand yourself. Always stay blessed.